topic, how to boost your metabolism and lose more weight. Definitely going to be talking about something you probably have not heard discussed, especially from your bariatric team, but something very important when it comes to weight loss, energy, your overall health. It's been known, but it's not what people think about when it comes to your metabolism. And we all know and agree that weight loss surgery is a great tool for losing weight. But as the months and the years pass after surgery, losing weight, does change. Recommendations based on this person, not on my general guidelines that I give everybody right after surgery. So I am always really focused to the person and the big picture of what's going on in their health and what we're trying to accomplish. That's where you really need to connect with your healthcare professional and really partner with them in helping figure out what is it that's maybe affecting your ability to get all the weight off. So, what is metabolism? It's important and becoming more and more important as research evolves and as healthcare evolves. This is talked about more and more. The energy source of every single cell in your body is our mitochondria. In functional medicine, talking about your mitochondria is the root of your metabolism. Everyone is born with trillions of these little energy factories called mitochondria, and they provide fuel to run everything in your body. Oxygen you breathe and the food that you eat into energy for your body to use. And that is kind of the gist of your metabolism. And mitochondria, it's not like you are just, you throwing a log on the fire. Or you could think of it as a steak on the grill and you eat it, you burn it. Throw another steak on the grill, you burn it, you eat it. It's more of a combustion process. So it's not like it's, you eat it and burn it. It's a, mitochondria use a combustion process, which they capture the energy from burning the steak, but they store it. So they take that energy that was created from burning the steak and they store it. A study that has shown that if you have a parent or a sibling who has type 2 diabetes, your mitochondria are likely to be 50% less effective at burning calories than the average person, even if you are thin. As you maybe started life with maybe the mitochondria not being as healthy as they should have been, maybe you will be able to correct that with choices that you're making. Food is information, and this is a prime example of how food is information for our metabolism. And this is why it's so important that you eat whole, real food. So that's, if you really, the majority of your diet, it consists of food that don't even require a label, you are going to be fueling your mitochondria that will help your metabolism, that will help you, manage your weight much easier because your metabolism is going to be functioning at a high performing rate, and your energy level is going to be at a high performing rate just because you are paying attention to this small detail. On the opposite side, so if you eat too much or you're eating all the wrong foods, it can damage the mitochondria. Also, eating too little can do the same thing. It makes your body hold on to calories. And eating less and extreme calorie restriction really forces your body to slow its metabolism and conserve. So that's where it's a balance. You guys need to eat more. So you have to drop that fear factor of, I don't want to regain all this weight. I've worked so hard. Sometimes you are going against the things that will help you lose the weight. So making sure that you kind of optimize your eating and find the balance that works for you. And this is where I would say work with a dietitian to kind of get where you need to be, because there's no same number of meals. You want nourishing foods, so you want the whole real foods and things that's going to talk to your mitochondria and give them the information that, hey, go do your job because I just gave you everything you needed to work. So keep that in mind as you're making choices on, how to maximize your weight loss. So to optimize mitochondria, you need to eat the right foods, right kind of foods, and you have to eat enough of it. Not too much, but not too little. There is a study that I found. There was impaired muscle mitochondrial function normalized 1 year after bariatric surgery. They concluded that the impaired skeletal muscle mitochondrial function is a consequence of obesity that recovers after marked weight loss. So because you're losing so much weight in that first year, your mitochondria is improved. So your metabolism is improved. Your energy is improved. So let's look at what damages your mitochondria, and this might help you make better choices in the future. So besides the quality and the amount of food you eat, you also may want to consider when maybe you're not feeling great or you're struggling with your weight loss, you might want to think about things like stress. Stress will damage your mitochondria. If you're not doing well and you're reacting poorly to the stress, you need to work on your stress management coping strategies. You need to do some meditations. You need to do some deep breathing. You also may want to consider your toxin exposure. So maybe something you are exposed to in your house, at your work, in your environment, you are exposed to lots of, smog and fumes from gasoline. The body care products that we use, that we slather on our skin, or toxins that are in our food supply when you are buying junk. That can also be something that you would have to consider. So getting away from those packaged processed foods, staying organic as much as possible. They can't use that product, and that would limit your toxin exposure. And you absorb these toxins, which create inflammation, and unfortunately, they damage your mitochondria. Things can you do to optimize your mitochondria to work for you? One is eat the rainbow. So eat a colorful diet, and don't eat the same thing all the time. Plus, when you eat lots of color, so lots of vegetables and beautiful colors of vegetables all day, every day, that provides antioxidants. Another thing that is very helpful is strength training. It builds your muscles and creates more mitochondria. Using weights or resistance, or your body weight, will increase more mitochondria, and then using that short burst workouts, so you do something for a few repetitions and then you're incorporating cardiovascular into it, it will improve their function. And the last one, what can you do to optimize mitochondria to work for you, is to sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. Making sure that you are getting good rest and sleeping well and getting deep sleep, that will make a huge difference in your mitochondria, your metabolism, your energy. All that will make a difference in the big picture of weight loss. We have trillions of mitochondria, and we have to feed them and fuel them with the right types of food.